What do you do, Crispy Crew? So yeah, I was scrolling on Twitter earlier today. I say earlier today, like 5 minutes ago, and I seen this post where it had this dude talking about, oh yeah, bro, why didn't people like Jump Force? In my personal opinion, I thought it was a good game. Well, I want to hear y'all thoughts. And even though I already replied to him on Twitter, I thought, why not make a video about it? Because I haven't recorded a video in a long time, and at the time of recording, I need to upload something by tomorrow. So, and people will be like, "Oh, Dev, you're not getting paid for this. Why are you trying so hard to make sure you keep a consistent upload schedule?" Well, first things first. My brother in Christ, this YouTube shit's the only thing that keeps me sane anymore. Elden Ring's been pissing me off. Elden Ring's been pissing me off. Persona 3 Reload is only fun when I have the time to play it, which is usually like 1 or 2 days out the week. And Tekken, don't even get me started on Tekken. But anywho, but no, I actually wanted to talk about arena fighters and a couple of things. Or at least I wanted to make this video to basically like showcase what I'm scared for as a Dragon Ball fan for the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero that drops next week as a time of recording. And I want to talk about what previous anime fighters did wrong. So let's start off with the previous anime fighters, right? Okay, so let's start off with Jump Force, the guy who even started this tweet. I'll put the tweet up on the screen if I haven't already, and I'll basically start talking from there. So like starting first things first, Jump Force had immense potential, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, Jump Force was one of those games where it basically had everyone you can think of. It had Luffy, Goku, fucking Jotaro, like like it had a wide array of anime characters that basically everybody loved. It was actually really good. It was actually, in terms of representation of Shonen Jump, it was actually a really good representation of that. It had everybody. It was basically like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but with Shonen Jump anime characters. That's the best way to put it. Like, it had everyone there. So it was actually very refreshing to see that in terms of a roster standpoint. And even the DLC they added afterwards were really good. Because I think they even added All Might. If All Might wasn't already in the base game, I'm pretty sure he was DLC. But I don't want y'all to, like, y'all might want to fact check me on that, because I'm not fact checking it. Who's doing fact checking for a dead ass game like Jump Force? But no, like, that's basically what happened. But one of the main problems with Jump Force is their gameplay felt very stale. You know, each character felt like they were just archetypes of each other or things of that nature. And on top of that, it was quite possibly one of the most unbalanced things that ever came out in terms of an anime fighter. And that's saying a lot, because Dragon Ball, any Budokai game, shit, even Raging Blast, all of those games were been out by the time that this game was released. So niggas knew just how broken characters can be, and somehow, in terms of a wide scale thing, they somehow topped it, and I don't understand that. So that's the first thing they fucked up on. Everybody was just broken for no fucking reason, bro. I remember one time I hopped on, not on my system, on somebody else's. I picked Jotaro, Dio, and like Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star, bro, right? And like one combo from Dio alone was able to take out like 90% of his health, and I just picked up the game. Like, that, you should not be able to do that. That's actually a little insane, right? That's the thing that I'm talking about. So it's just like, that's just one balancing thing. But another thing is that sometimes the assists were actually crazy. That actually brings me to my next point, the team system. So I felt like if you were going to have the entire team die, or the entire team share a singular health bar, there was kind of no point of having the other people there. Like, because what you could do is you could switch out between each member, which, if I'm being honest, is decent. That's cool. But the problem with that is that if you switch out, they still take damage. So you're better off just having them as an assist than actually having them out to switch out, things of that nature. And like, there's certain characters that are better off as an assist than actually fighting, you know, with exceptions like Goku. Like, he was good for both of them, but as an assist he was mad broken, because they had these things called a beam assist. As you can explain, or as you can think, that nigga Goku had the strongest beam assist in the game. you fucking do a combo, or not even that. You think your opponent's trying to approach you, and all of a sudden you get hit with a Kamehameha at fucking times 10. And mind you, his recharge time was mad fast anyway. So it's just like niggas could just keep spamming that and win the match. So it's just like they didn't really do anything to balance anything. Even from my knowledge, like even after the updates came out, the balances didn't really change. Like it was really just like some bullshit. It was really bad. But no, like that's just another thing that I was observing. That's another way they fucked up. Another thing they could have fucked up, they fucked up on, is the fact that like the entire game looked very fucking weird. I can show some images and maybe a little bit of gameplay on screen, but Jump Force graphics, they were good. They was ran on the Unreal Engine, but the problem is that some characters look downright atrocious in that engine, bro. Because Monkey D. Luffy should not be looking like that, bro. Like they were literally if my personal opinion, Jump Force would have been much better if it was a 2D anime fighter, similar to Dragon Ball Fighters or Guilty Gear Xrd. I don't know why I specifically said Xrd, or Blaze Blue. It would have been better if it was made by the Arc System folks who made those games, because they know what to do to anime characters, as we can see, as they did fucking Guilty Gear and fucking Dragon Ball Fighters. So they know what they're doing, because I think, at least from what I'm thinking, I think Dragon Ball Fighters came out earlier that year. Jump Force was also released, if I remember correctly. If I'm not remembering correctly, then I'll just put that on screen on their actual times. But no, like they had potential to do that. So here's what I'm thinking. If there is going to be any flaws that carry over from that aspect of anime games that's going to carry over to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, it's probably just going to be the unfair balancing, which honestly, with the characters that they provided, it's not ridiculous to say that. Plus, I remember seeing online a few days ago that apparently they have like a tier list of like how much each character is going to be spending on, you know, just like how you do things in terms of like building your team online. So like my homeboy Ace, he sent me a tier list. I'm gonna try to put it on screen whenever I get the chance. But that nigga basically sent me a tier list where like each character has a certain amount of points. You only have 15, so you have to build a team correctly and good, so that you don't just spam all your characters with fucking the whole fusion team. Because I know a couple of you bum ass niggas, we're gonna do some shit like that, bro, because y'all niggas aren't good at the game. Y'all just like cheese and shit, bro. The person who knows it, I'm talking to a very specific person, and they know who they are. If you're watching this video, you know exactly who you are. But no, a lot of you niggas don't like playing the game. Y'all niggas just like cheese and shit. So like that's why they did that, to make sure that mitigate how broken these battles were gonna be. Because when that game comes out, I'm gonna be streaming it on Devin _ Crispy on Twitch. Don't know the exact day because niggas have work and classes and things of that nature. But still, that's gonna be a game that I'm gonna love to play. So you already know where you're gonna catch me. You already know where you're gonna catch me. So that being said, I really don't have any other concerns for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I think that so far it's just gonna be it's really hard for me to even think that this game is gonna be bad. Like I can really I'm just looking at it, I'm just like, bro, this game, there's no way you fumble this. And Bandai Namco knows how to make a good game, so like there's no way you fumble this. And I don't remember who the exact studio was who's like developing the game, because I know that Bandai Namco is only the publishing studio, so they're the folks who just they're the dudes who like make sure that everything's going smooth during the production and actually publish the game through PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam and all that. If you're a Switch player, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just generally thinking like, bro, like this is always, they know how to make a good game. There's no way they fumble this. So let me know what y'all thoughts are on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, or just y'all thoughts on Jump Force. Y'all think what were the things y'all think they could have done better, things of that nature. If you like the video, make sure you like the video, obviously. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe, and comment down below your favorite anime character or your favorite anime that you would like to see get a Sparking Zero esque game. Let me know about that. So that being said, I'll catch y'all later.